Today we're talking about getting a job in Hollywood. This is a topic that I am not qualified to speak on because I haven't got a film job in Hollywood, but it's also a topic that I'm incredibly qualified to speak on because I've made a full-time job out of trying to find a film job in Hollywood. So I know things, but don't listen to me. This isn't so much a guide as to how to do this but more of an overview of what the experience is like and what to expect. So then you get off the bus and you look around and you say, where are the jobs? And the first problem is, why did you take a bus out here? You need to have a car. When everybody says that everything is spread out and it takes forever to get everywhere and there's no good public transit and you need to drive, they're not kidding. Bring a car. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you get out here is probably an internship. They're an excellent way to meet people and an excellent way to get experience, but they are not an excellent way to make money because they usually pay $0. Most jobs that you're going to apply for later want some sort of internship experience. So how do you get an internship? Usually it helps to have a 4-year degree in what doesn't really matter so much. I like to imagine that film helped, but probably not really. If you have like a business degree or some other arts degree or something, that's probably just as well. Once you get an internship, you're going to want to stay there for a while. Don't just like leave for the next best thing. Just get to know the people, get to know how it works, get to know how to answer a phone. Hopefully you can be getting school credit at the same time for your internship. And your school might even help you find one. If your school does not help you find an internship, there's a number of places that you can look to find one that I will talk about in just a second. After you've interned for a while, or even while you're interning, you might want to then delve into production jobs. You're going to want to look for entry-level positions inside these, and that might mean working on graduate-level student stuff, or volunteering on things, or working on smaller music video or commercial shoots. And you can find these connections online or through your internships or through your school again. And working on sets, even if it's a smaller production, is a great way to network and to build up your resume. As you may be able to tell, I don't have a specific specified trade other than directing. And with directing and screenwriting, there's not really a ladder to climb. You just do it, or you're not doing it and you're doing something else. So if you want to be a director or a screenwriter and there isn't a path that directly leads up to that, and you still want to be on set, you might be doing just general PA work, which is fun. It's rarer now and harder to get, because not everything shoots in Los Angeles. In fact, hardly anything shoots in Los Angeles. You may be able to get it, but you probably won't be able to make your living doing just that. But if you still want to learn the film business and make connections, then there are office jobs. There are essentially 3 types of office jobs: studio jobs, production company jobs, and agency jobs. And some of the jobs within these things are probably paper-pushing, mind-numbing, but there are also some fun and creative positions to be had within this, like working in development, or working as an assistant to a writer, or an assistant to a director. Even script reading and coverage writing has a level of artistic stimulation. But even to get these jobs that are listed as entry-level or to work as an assistant, you still usually need at least 1 year working at an agency. So agency jobs, like internships, are something that pretty much everybody is going after, except unlike internships, there is not just like an endless sea of open positions, because agency jobs are paid, so they are very limited. These jobs can be hard to get for a number of reasons. 1, by the time that you see a job posting, there's a good chance that it's already been filled. 2, agencies don't especially want aspiring screenwriters or directors or actors, they want aspiring agents. And 3, they seem to often, if not always, hire people that they can get a direct referral from. That's why it's very beneficial to know and befriend as many people as you can. But where are the jobs? There are plenty of places out there you can look, but the best thing is to get a job from somebody that you know. Someone from your school, or from your work, or from your internship, or a friend of a friend. I got my first internship from a friend of one of the guest speakers that came to speak to my college class. I got a production job as an art PA on a TV show from a guy that I had befriended at the video store I work at. So just talk to people, network, make friends, let people know that you're interested in film and that you're looking, because pretty much everybody out here is also interested in film, and they might have something for you. Then there's general free boards online. Some people are kind of afraid of this stuff because it can be sketchy and weird, but there's a lot of legitimate stuff out there too. You just have to be on your toes and be able to filter out the crap from the actual legitimate offers. But websites like Entertainment Careers and Mandy and even Craigslist. Then there's also paid industry websites called tracking boards that post usually more legitimate, more professional jobs. These websites usually cost a subscription to get onto, so if you're poor like me, it can be hard to do, but you might be able to get access to these websites from your school or from an internship or something like that. These websites have shockingly original names like trackingboard.com and trackingbee.com. And there's also specific production company and agency websites. look at the websites for UTA and CAA and Universal and NBC and Disney and Sony and see what jobs they're posting, but you have to do it daily. And once they post a job, you either have to apply to that job that day or expect that you're not going to get that job, because that's how fast these things fill up. And there's also something called the UTA job list, which sends out a list of open positions like twice a month. I'm not sure how you actually get on the mailing list for this. It's kind of hard to find. If you went to film school, your school might send it out to you, or certain jobs or some of these subscription websites will send it out to you. Or you can just look around. Usually someone posts it online once it gets published, even though they're not supposed to. Once you get an entry-level job, like your internship, it's important to stick with it for a while and build up a reputation with the people you're working with and get to know the business and have it for like a year to put on your resume. And that's where I'm at right now too, so come out here and we can look for jobs together. But all I really want to do is make stuff, so hopefully I can just find a job that gives me a little bit of time and a little bit of money so I can work my way into the industry but keep making music videos and short films and maybe web series and things on the side until I can make a full-time career out of that. Speaking of music videos, my latest music video just got released last week. You can click up here to check it out, and click down here to check out my new 2013 music video reel that splices together a bunch of cool clips from music videos that I've directed over the past couple years. And that is that. Yogalates!